All right, I got a new cat toy because, you know, cats need new toys. And this is a round blanket. It has a motorized thing that fits inside of it and it moves around inside the blanket. You recharge it. So, comes like this. I get it off Amazon. I am donating a lot of their old toys. I clean them up, like if they're little stuffed animals or something. I clean them up, donate them, put them in a big box or a big bag and do that. So let me... They wrap these things as though they throw them into the ocean to travel the seas all the way over here. So you guys want to hear a funny story? When you're having a bad day, so you go to work, work's kind of rough. You have your opinions. You can't express your opinions because it doesn't matter. And then I come home and I decide to go weed eat. So I get my extension cord out. And my garage doesn't have electricity, so I have to bring the extension cord in the house, run it under the door, and then go from there. My weed eater is a Weed Eater brand weed eater. And the guard that fits around, so here's your housing that holds the spinner and stuff, and then you have a guard that goes around that cuts your line as it feeds out. Well, that fell off, and I tried to fix it last time. It didn't last. So this time I'm using KJ Weld, BJ Weld, whatever it's called. So yeah, I'm using that. And I'm just using the rest of it, and I'm gluing not only where the screw goes in, I put a new screw in, but I'm also doing it where it fits, it kind of guides in, and then it screws on top. So I'm doing the whole thing. It's staying on there. If it doesn't, I'll get a new weed eater because it's useless. So then I'm sitting there working around, blah, 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 and I'm all done, and I close the garage door, and I start walking out, and I have this thing on my foot, and I'm like, gosh darn it, what the heck did I step on now? Could the day get any worse? Oh yeah, it could. I stepped on one of my glue traps for the mice. Now before you all throw hate mail at me, I know I'm against the glue traps, but I did it during winter, and I did the regular snap traps, and then I couldn't get one of them. It kept eating the peanut butter but wouldn't snap the trap, and I'm like, okay, it's winter time, I'm storing my car in the garage. It's either $1 $2 trap or several $1,000s of wiring that a mouse could destroy. So think of it that way. That's where I lived, whatever. End up getting the mouse. So then I got 4 traps, and I ended up catching just one more, and I ended up stepping in the trap. So I looked up on YouTube how to do the trap, you know how to do it, which is oil, and it's outside right now inside of a container for oil. So it should be taking it off, no problem. So here's this. The device is going to go in here. It has a little whoosy what's it. Okay. So yeah, holy shit. All right. Just a minute. Didn't mean to say that, but I have a dubia roach that is apparently escaped, and I need to take care of it right now. Just a minute. I just happened to see it crawling across the floor, and if I don't take care of it, come on, stupid. Out. Thank you. All right. Well, as I was saying, if you had a bad day, I just had a dubia roach going across the floor. And I think that came from because I had the roaches out, and dear kitties probably grabbed one and then tossed it when it attached to them. And here I see this big adult going across. Well, when I went to go feed some of them the other day, I had a prescription bottle, and I put several of them in there, and I'll just take tweezers and put them in my tanks. Well, I grabbed the male by the wings, and it was slippery, and it fell, and it went underneath the bureau. And I'm like, okay. So then I plugged up the bureau. I put a container with some orange. They love orange. Screw it. I don't know what happened to that dam, but I'm glad it's a male, not a female. So we would be in trouble, right? Right. Okay, so like I was saying, a bad day is just continuing. So there's that opening. Then we have this, which this doesn't make sense. It has a fuzzy thing when they're not going to see it and play with it. So I'm not sure. So it goes like this, and it spins around like this, like that. And this is where we charge it. You have to figure out how to turn it on. Their instructions are microscopic, and Ant couldn't read them. So let me see how this goes. Okay, there's where I charge it. So I can figure out how to turn it on, though. Oh, there's the power button. Okay. So it's going to do this. It's going to just twirl all over the place, okay? So let me find it. Ooh. Turn it off. Okay. So the power button is right here. And then your charging is right there. Can you give me a break, you know? Can you just... It's days like this. Okay, what is this thing? There's a little... I don't know if it's an overlap with the fur. But it's going to go like that. And then... I don't understand this. So I'm going to have to read the instructions, but I'm going to charge it up. Okay, let's see how to work it. Press and hold for 2 seconds to turn on device. The default mode is fast mode. Switch modes. Press and hold the slow mode button. The red light indicates fast mode. The blue indicates slow mode. Sports interactive mode. Purple light on. Automatically shut down after 10 minutes of startup. The charging red light flashes and fully charged red light remains on. Under voltage, red light flashing and shutting down. Okay, so I'm going to have to probably go online to figure out what that's about because it doesn't make sense. You want to see how tiny these are? I don't know if my camera can pick that up. They're itsy bitsy microscopic freaking stupid stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go online and find out how that is. And I will do a separate video to show you how it goes. Okay? Because I don't want to ruin it. The way the day's going, I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to charge this up, get it going, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Let me know your funny stories, huh?